The Z DNA. This is something that we started with the 240, and it's very basic. It's performance, design, and value. That's the core of the Z. That's what defines Z. That's what makes the 240 the great classic car that it is today. And that's that same exact formula that really made the 350 a resounding success in the marketplace. So one of the big changes for the product is the dimension. We really tried to make the product lighter, improve the performance of it. And the way we did that, one of the major areas is reducing the dimensions of the product. We took almost 4 inches off the wheelbase. It's almost 3 inches shorter overall length, but it is wider, a little over an inch wider, and it is lower. So it has a very aggressive stance, and I'll show you that. It's improved the power to weight ratio. I guess you can always add more power, but at some point the product becomes unaffordable, high fuel usage, etc., emissions. So our goal here was simple: improve the power to weight ratio. We typically add on any new product that we launch about 100 pounds to 200 pounds of regulatory items. That's been the trend. And we didn't escape that with this product. We added about 200 pounds worth of new content, regulatory, all the updated crash standards and content like standard curtain airbags, VDC, etc. But we were able to make the car lighter by 95 pounds, so it was a huge engineering feat that they had to actually take out 300 pounds from this product. So part of the car, 3.7-liter VQ series engine. It's based on the VQ35 HR engine we released in 2007. It's got 35% all new parts. We have an increased cylinder block height to give us a displacement. And we're using variable valve event and lift technology, which basically will vary the valve lift. So we were messing with timing with the previous generation products, and now we can actually change how much the valve opens. Gives us really good startup emissions, good low-end torque, but also maintains upper RPM horsepower. We've got 332 horsepower, but 7,000 RPM and 270 pound-feet of torque, and 7,500 RPM redline. What this doesn't tell you is how well it revs from 5,000 up to redline. Very exciting transmission technologies with this product, and we have the world's first 6-speed manual transmission, and we're calling it Synchro Rev Match. It really mimics a perfect heel and toe, and more later. And there's an off button, so if you are a purist, you want to try it yourself, I call it coach button. You can turn it off, try to do it yourself, and turn it back on. It's got a really nice automatic, and we have a good amount of our mix that's automatic. And we're using a 7-speed automatic transmission that's 1 mile per gallon in the city. So the manual and automatic have the same fuel economy, 18 city, 26 highway. Nissan designed the Nissan Sport brake system. They're very large, 14-inch diameter rotors in the front, 13.8 in the rear. 18-inch wheels, aluminum alloys, 5 spokes are standard. We have a couple cars with those wheels. We think with the 370Z, we really captured the Z-ness of the product. That you can see, especially in the belt line, how it really goes back to the 240 belt line where it kicks up in the rear quarter, and borrows a lot from the 350 as well, but it has this very iconic, very authentic sports car proportion, very long hood, short rear deck. One of the newness of the exterior body design is the roof design. We borrowed that from the GTR. We call it the cantilevered roof design on the GTR, where the A-pillar and the roof come to a sharp point that really gives it a very newness that we were trying to go for in the exterior. Obviously, when you look at the car, it looks like a Z. It looks like nothing else. And this roof design really gives it a nice new element to it. We have the side emblem, Z emblem, like we had in the previous generation, but now it's illuminated. It's cool things about the car are the tail lamps and the headlamps, we'll call them the boomerang design. Got rid of the rear cargo brace that we had in the original 350, so we've really improved the usage of the cargo area. It's been updated, latest IT system, our navigation's been updated, better display, touch screen. We have available Bose audio system, 8 speakers. They sound amazing. With the navigation, you get XM, nav traffic. We have 9.3 gigs of hard drive space for your own music. You can bring a CD, you can bring music to the car, or you can bring music on a compact flash. And we have Bluetooth available and an interface for iPod. We've simplified the lineup. We used to have 5 different models. And it was really confusing for some of our customers, even dealers, to really understand the differences between all the models. So we essentially have two models. We have a cloth Z and a leather Z. So 370Z Coupe and 370Z Touring. And we've simplified it. We have two options. We have a sport package option and navigation. And the starting price is at $29,930. So we really try to protect the value message of this car. And once you drive it, this is absolutely an amazing price.